To it, let's do some Gen 4 rankings, which this is one of the most decisive generations for me because generations 2, 4, 7, my top 3 generations, and honestly, like I think out of all the generations, the Gen 4 starters have the best shinies all around. Like for the whole entirety of the evolution lines, it's just so solid. So with that being said, Turtwig through Prinplup are probably going in S tier. Not even gonna lie. I know Turtwig is definitely going in S tier. All of Chimchar, Infernape, Monferno, they're going up there. Grottle, yeah, I think Grottle cracks the S tier. Okay, I think Grottle is good enough to make it to the S tier. I don't think it's as good as Turtwig because Turtwig just has, I think, a better distribution, especially with the complement of the brown shell, right? He has just that little bit of brown and the green leaves to kind of help contrast the like teal and the yellow enough. So there's less contrast with Grottle, but I still think it's solid. Um, Torterra, for some reason, they just got rid. Honestly, okay. And Torterra is still solid, okay? Let's get that right. Torterra is still solid, but losing that teal that Turtwig and Grottle had, like this just bright, this, I feel like that's a bit of a loss. If they somehow fit that in, like just make his shell, make his face, make that darker green, make it that teal. You can keep the tree the same color. That's fine. But make all those green parts that teal that they had. Chimchar through Infernape. Easily my favorite starter line of all time. I mean, maybe that's biased because Chimchar was my first ever Pokemon. But I still think to this day, not just talking about the shinies, like just talking about the Pokemon in general, it's the best evolution line of any Pokemon. I'm not just talking about starters, I'm talking about all Pokemon. I think the Chimchar evolution line is my favorite. And the pink, I really like the pink. I think the pink looks the best on Monferno, especially with the purple eyebrows. The purple eyebrows are just like a nice little touch to make it pop a little bit more. Um, but I really like the pink. It's a nice hot pink because it's a fire type. A hot pink. It works. Okay? And then this blue looks really good. Okay? I don't think anyone is really disagreeing. I think in the later generations, in the more 3D models, it looks a bit worse. But like it, Piplup already has like nice solid colors, but this teal, yeah, no, this teal is honestly really good looking. I don't feel like that's a controversial opinion. I feel like that color is really good, especially when it gets to be Empoleon, right? Because each stage adds a bit more yellow to contrast, and the yellow looks good. No, shocker. I know, shocker at this point, but it looks good. It looks solid. Starly, you can tell it's shiny with the brown, but it's not enough for me. Um, it's not bad. It's in a neutral tier. This, you know what? Let me just rename this so we completely understand. I feel neutral towards these guys. I don't love them. I don't hate them. They are just simply there, and I am okay with that. It's also probably my smallest tier. One, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, five. Never mind. I don't know how to count. Um, Bidoof, I do like Bidoof shiny. I can't lie. I do like Bidoof shiny. I think the brightness and the color adds it without being too much. I think it's good. It works. Look away for the next five. Just look away. Look over there. Look there's Santa's outside your window. The reindeer, they're fighting. Honestly, the Santa's flying drunk. Someone go give him a DUI. Or DWI. You know, it's fine. Must have been the wind. You know, just they're so good. Look at them, they're so good. See, exactly. They're so good. Anyway, you saw nothing. It's all fine. Exactly. It was just the wind. This isn't bad. Honestly, I kind of like the purple bib. It works well. It's good. It's nice. And I wish its 3D model or like the artwork for it would show it with its little bud opened up. Because the cool thing is the bud also has the different colors, and I find that to be such a nice touch. It's so good. And Rosalia or Roserade, same thing. They'll be in the same tier. Here, I'll put all three of them together like that. Yeah. There we go. I do like the pink bright flower on Roserade a little bit more. I just wish they had something different from the black flower. Because it's just a dead rose. It's just a dead flower. And it doesn't give that sense of life and elegance that they have. But they're not bad. Cranidos and Rampardos, the red looks so good. The red looks so sharp. And this is a good example of, once again, it just feels like, what's your preference? Do you like blue or do you like red? Because that's what the base is. And it's kind of what I talked about earlier, where Game Freaks kind of has an out. Every time they have a red Pokemon, they make it blue. Every time they have a blue Pokemon, they just make it red. And it's sort of a cop-out. But, I mean, it does work for a lot of Pokemon. Cranidos is a good example of that, because the red... I like the red on Cranidos better than I do Rampardos, but it's still both really good. Shieldon, I actually really like Shieldon Shiny. Especially the yellow body. No surprise, I know. But the yellow body helps contrast with that navy blue shield. The navy blue accents and that bright yellow it has work really well together. They go hand in hand. And they also has the silver, right? It's 3 different colors, and they all work really well together. These, yeah, nah, we ain't gonna talk about these ones for long. This, I won't lie, I love this Pokemon. I think it's a goofy, silly little Pokemon. I really enjoy it. But that shiny, I got one. I got one in Legends Arceus, and I had to do a double take because, right, in Legends Arceus, you can hit the trees and they pop out the trees, and I got one that way. I thought the game glitched. I won't even lie. I thought the game was wrong, or I saw wrong. I thought I saw wrong because I'm like, what's the difference? And they just... I don't even know what changes on them, if I'm being completely honest. If we look at this shiny... I think the skin changes. The skin changes just slightly. But this is so abhorrent. You could have done so many different things. Yeah. No, that's so. It's so god awful. It's so bad. Um, I'm sorry that they all got done dirty like that, but they kind of all did the same exact thing. The blue really sticks out really well on the Motham. I think Motham's honestly an underappreciated Mon. I think it's a super cool Pokemon. Just people see it as another bug flying and they kind of just turn their head and scoff at it. Combi, I actually like the orange it becomes. I think the orange, like deep reddish color it becomes is good. I think it's cool. Pachirisu, it becomes pink, and the pink, it's a bubblegum pink. And it works, right? Because it works for that kind of Pokemon. You know, it's a cheerful, little happy-go-lucky little. It's adorable. And I think the bubblegum pink helps complement that cuteness factor of Pachirisu pretty dang nicely. Weasel, yeah. I mean, do we need to contemplate? This is like one of the best golden shinies there is. You see Weasel and Floatzel, and you just go, "Oh yeah, those are good shinies." Like you look at how good that is. Okay, that's amazing. I'm sorry, Cherubi. Cherubi! My little gal. I love this Pokemon. Again, I have never used one. I want to use one so badly. It's such an adorable little Pokemon. However, the shiny is not the best. It kind of takes away all its coloring and makes it look a little bit sad. I don't even know what really changes with Cherum's shiny. Not gonna be honest, the open form don't really know what changes. Obviously, in the closed off form, um, it changes to blue, which is cool. It's nice. Um, it's just not significant enough or different enough for me to put it anything higher. But again, don't hate them. They're just there, and I'm okay with that. Uh, Now, okay, this is going to be interesting, right? Because I don't like the west side shellos. But the east side, this blue, they just took the blue it already had, they turned it up a little bit. Bam, phenomenal. Looks so dang good. This shellos, oh, looks so good. I have one in Legends Arceus. I love the little dude. He looks great. I love him. Their shinies, however, are garbage. They just it just doesn't work. They look almost the same. I know Eastside Gastrodon is a bit brighter, but it's not enough for me to put him in a higher rank. Ambipom, yeah, we're just gonna throw him up there. The pink, oh, the pink's popping. The pink's a vibe. Look, you did some, Disneyland. They're calling you. They're summoning you. You getting free tickets to Disney World. Huzzah! Yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry. I guess it was a false alarm. They honestly got the kid down the road. Never mind. My. I know, right? Okay. This, honestly, this is a simple shiny done perfectly. Okay? The Baneri, Lopunny, the fact that they just took the white or like the dark brown, they just made it pink, they made it cotton candy pink. It works, especially on Baneri. Baneri, like the little like fluffy like little trousers it has on, they look phenomenal. I love this shiny. This shiny is great. The pink works so dang well. And it works really well on the shiny too. It just gives us more pink. Or it gives us like pink in different spots. And it gives us more of a pattern. And it's a simple shiny done very, very well. Miss Magius. So this is one that I go back and forth on, right? This one I can see either really enjoying or really hating. It just really depends on your vibes for the moment, right? But I will go ahead. I will put it next to Miss Drevis because I think I do favor it a little bit more often than I don't like it. I think it depends on the shading it gets because it can almost look like it's just urine color. But then you kind of just give it a little bit of a longer look and kind of the sickly green that it gets or sickly yellow, it kind of works for being like this witchy like ghoul. I dig it. Honchcrow, yeah, nah, this mob boss knows what he's about, and I absolutely dig it. It's so good. What? It just Miss Maggie. I also like the red. And then laugh in a public stall. That's crazy. I think what makes Honchcrow pop a little bit more than Murkrow, honestly, is the different. Right, we got 4 different colors versus the 2 with Murkrow. Or like 3, I guess, because of the little eyes. But you don't see the white of the eyes too much. You just know it's there to kind of make the eyes show. But with Honchcrow, you got the black feet, the white little pump, um, the yellow nose, and the red on the inner wings and the tail. And it kind of just flows. It kind of works. It pops. The coloration. I love it. It's cool. Glammeow, honestly, not too bad. I do like it. Perugly, the ears on Perugly are great. That little like purplish blue, I think it looks really cool. But they're also a nice pink. Like they're a nice shade of pink. Chingling, I do like the orange ties. I can't lie, I like the orange ties. They brightened up the color of the bell. It works. Um, Stunky and Skuntank, yeah, they look good. They look clean. And Bronzor, same thing. That green looks clean, okay? Green equals then I'm gonna say Bronzor looks good. Okay? That green, I like it. Bronzong, they dropped the ball. Or in this case, they dropped the bell. Um, it looks like a dumbbell, you know? Like it just the green just I know they were probably going for a more metallic look. I just don't think it works too well. Like it's probably supposed to look like a bit more of a worn down, like rusted bell of sorts, like probably degreening from copper or something. I don't know. I'm trying to make justification for it. I just don't like it as much as Bronzor. They should have kept the deep green they had for Bronzor. Bonsley, oh yeah. It's just all the right things. Like it's Pseudo Wudo, right? Because Pseudo Wudo has the red palms, the green coloring. But they just took Bonsley and they're like, let's make it even brighter. And I love that. It's so good. This little dude, oh yeah, if I saw him running around crying and panicking, you're coming with me, dude. Sorry, you're mine now. Like, this thing, oh god, better not show itself around me. It's going to be terrified to see me because I'm making sure, like, that thing's on my party. Yeah, I'm going to show you off at every dang Pokemon, like, contest there is. And I'm just going to get all the points because of your coloring alone. The pink pom-poms are so good. the yellowing, like greenish yellow body, it works so well with how bright those hot pink pom bombs are. Um, Mime Junior, honestly, really enjoy it. And I don't know what that tangent was. I apologize so much for everything that was. Chatot, underrated shiny, in my opinion. I don't feel like enough. I feel like people forget Chatot exists, and that upsets me because Chatot's cool. I also can't forget Chatot because of Mystery Dungeon. Okay? Chatot has a special place in my heart because of Mystery Dungeon, right? Because him and Wigglytuff were kind of like ran the guild, and Chatot was just always so anxious because of everything Wigglytuff did. And so, you know what? Chatot in Mystery Dungeon was like the equivalent of Mosby from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Like, Chatot gave off major Mosby vibes. Like, I don't know if you know what I mean, but like Mr. Mosby and Chatot are basically one and the same. That is just the blue and the amp up of the purple in Spiritomb is really good. It's super solid, super nice. I think that's kind of like the direction. Only other direction you could have gone was that like nice bright blue. It makes it look more ghoulish than it already did, right? Gibble. Okay, Gibble shiny is phenomenal. I love shiny Gibble so much. And if they made Garchomp the same color as Gibble, oh, if they made Garchomp the same color as Gibble, I think it would just be phenomenal. Gabite has a nice deeper blue. It works well. It looks nice. Okay, that's a nice blue. That's a nice purplish blue right there. That's a nice violet. Okay, nowhere close to as good as Gibble up here, but it's still good. And then, ha, aha, ha 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 ha. But this is one of the times where when I wish the shiny would keep the shiny mega would keep the color of what it's evolving from. This is one of those instances where I'm happy they didn't keep Mega Garchomp, or they didn't keep Garchomp's colors for the Mega. They went ahead and they're like, you know what? No, you want a shiny Garchomp? Here you go. And they made this thing the most just eye assaulting colors they possibly could, and I absolutely respect them for that. It looks dope. I love it. Okay, there's nothing more terrifying than seeing a Barbie colored Garchomp coming to ruin your day. Okay, this thing's gonna be singing "I'm a Barbie girl" in a Barbie world as it tears out your guts. And you know what? You have no other option but to accept your fate. And I love that. Munchlax, they made it like a little deep blue. I enjoy it. Um, I'm trying to come up with an excuse. Uh, oh no! Where's my mouse going? No! No, please! I'm not controlling. Ah! No! Stay away! Stay! Ah! Ah! No! Oh darn! Well, that's just how that is now, huh? Oh, thank you. You saved me, you know? Hackers be damned. I got a good alliance over here, you know? Lego, how's it going, man? It's a tier list. What else could it be? The best tier list in history. This is the definitive tier list right here. Did I? Hold on. Wait a second. Nah, I'm good. Hold on. Hold on. No, I'm good. I had to look real quick. I'm like, wait a second. Now the only thing it shows is the day of the week. But you know what? You are completely right. I need to be more careful. See? Thank you, Mr. Toxic Bunny, for getting rid of that hacker. They just tried to leak my info. So, you know. Yeah, no. That was luckily, Mr. Toxic Bunny handled the hackers. We're good. It's not a problem. They almost got me. Hippopotas and Hippaldon aren't bad. They're pretty good. I'm gonna keep that in mind though, you know, just keeping that tab closed. Ooh. My real name. My real name is Bartholomew Ulysses. Okay? Bartholomew Ulysses. And it's gonna go down in history. Alright? Remember the name. Okay? It's because it's 10%. Because it's, oh god, how does that, 10% power, 50% will. Nope, that's not it. You know what? The joke's gone. I've ruined it. It's gone out the window. That window right there, I'm jumping through it. That's where I'm going to be. No, that is my real name. Macho Nacho is my real name. That's my identity right there. Okay, 43. Yeah, that's me. That's my age. In a few decades, but in a couple decades. Oh my god, not even a couple decades. I'm gonna be 43 in less than 2 decades. Oh my god, my life is over. You know what? Okay, willpower. That's just a power move. The dude was born for racing. If that's his name, nah, that race car driver, he was born to be a driver. They like his mother popped him out. She went, ah, popped out the baby, and she's like, willpower. And like he just goes through. He just went through school. He's like, I'm the man, and they like threw their books and their change at him. It's like the erasers on their pencils, those little like tip point erasers, and they threw those at him, and they're like, you know what? You ain't gonna be nothing willpower. You're gonna be zero power. And they're like, ha, got him good. And then once you know, he joined race car racing, became the top dog. He's like, I got the willpower. And everyone's like, dang, I knew that dude in high school. I was a jerk to him, but I knew him. Therefore, I'm a cool dude. True story. That's the story of willpower. I know him personally, honestly. Him and I go and get coffee like every other week. He's a cool guy. He congratulated his mom and chauffeur. And you know what? If you remember my name in a couple of decades and hold it to me to slander to for slander, you know what? I give you credit because that is the biggest dedication in history right there. That is some commitment. When that guy showed up late for class, everyone else apologized. Oh no! Willpower is just Chuck Norris 2.0. That's all willpower is. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris. But that's who willpower is. He's just the second coming of Chuck Norris. Oh, God. Okay, Skorupi. Love this shiny. He's amazing. Phenomenal. Absolutely top tier. Shiny. Like, I mean, it's just what it is. It's phenomenal. Okay? Goes from that nice purple that it normally is to just that nice cranberry red. I have a Skorupi that I caught in Brilliant Diamond in the underground. It was the first Skorupi I encountered in the underground for my normal playthrough. I wasn't even trying. He ran into me. He wanted to fight, but he wanted to show me that he was shiny. And my jaw dropped and it never recovered. This is actually a replacement jaw. And I named him Cranberry because I saw that red. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be on original here. Bam. This is the fruit you look like. You better be happy now. And my God, I love my little Cranberry. Still on my Brilliant Diamond profile. I evolved it into Drapion. Sadly. But, you know. Shout out to Cranberry. Okay. Krogunk. Toxicroak. Phenomenal. Oh, that purple. The blue. Oh, it all comes together like glue. It just... Also, I'm Dr. Seuss. Didn't know if you knew that. That's my alter ego. That's my other personality. I'm sorry I haven't dropped a new book in a while. You know, I've been busy. But I'll get to that soon, you know. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Yeah, just a little heads up, a little peek behind the curtain. It's getting a sequel. I just thought you guys could get the little scoop, the little inside info on that, you know? Okay? It's getting a sequel. It's what everyone's been asking for. So I'm just like, you know what? I might as well deliver. I've been in retirement for like 40 years now, so I might as well just come out with a new one. Wait, he actually has 43 career wins. He has 43 career wins. I mean, you're talking to the legendary beholder of the number 43. I mean, that's my number. I'm just destined to know willpower. I mean, it just, this stuff writes itself, you know? I mean, yeah, no, you know what? Okay, we'll go ahead. We'll give willpower some appreciation. Okay, okay, okay. Is willpower... Gosh, dang. Oh, he's Australian! He's Australian. That makes him even better. So he's just born to be an absolute badass, okay? Because if you born... If you're born in Australia, you're already built with like the difficulty setting in life set to expert mode. So you know what? Yeah, nah, he was just born for great things, okay? And that's diabolical. That I'll start winning at. But dude, I'm already winning at life. What you mean? I'm already the champion, okay? I hold that first place trophy. And what, you might ask? I don't know. WC. Okay. Where were we? Carnivine? Carnivine's okay. Carnivine's good. Again, that autumn colors. It just makes it look like it's wilting and dying. Oh my god! So many flags! There we go. 43 Hickey. Yeah. Okay. So, people forget Finion and Luminion exist. I'm not one of them. Okay? That's crazy. People like to say, oh, Finion's bad, Luminion's bad. Okay? No. You're bad if you don't like Finion Luminion, okay? You're like Michael Jackson's bad, okay? Cause you know I'm bad. I'm bad. Come on. Okay? That's you if you don't like Finion and Luminion. Okay? They're top tier mons. I don't care what no one says. Their shinies, even better. I love their shinies. Their shinies are amazing. Sponsored by Credit One. That's funny. That's funny. Oh God, that's funny. That's good. By Credit One. Mantike also really good shiny. This blue they went with, it's a subtle change, but it's one that works really well. How do you sponsor a white flag? It's a that's crazy. That's crazy that they're like, you know what? This flag, we claim it. Every single one of them. You put a white cloth on a stick. We're claiming that. That's crazy. That's crazy. um, these shinies, yeah, they just became a bit more blue. They're not the worst thing. They're nowhere close to being good, but they're not god awful. So you know what? They'll go in that tier. It's a simple change, but it kind of leans more into that ice factor for them, and it works. Weavile, okay. So this might be crazy, but it's not going in S. I know. I know. A yellow shiny not going in S. Unheard of. I just think Sneasel's pink and yellow combination works better than Weavile's. Weavile still has a good shiny. I still like it. It's in your face, and that's what I appreciate about shiny is when it's in your face. Okay? Oh my god, that would be so funny. That would be amazing. I would watch that compilation. I'd like it. I'd favorite that video. Okay? You already got my views, okay? Because that's just out of all the things to sponsor in racing, you're gonna sponsor a white flag? Nah, that's crazy. So Magnezone, it drops the ball. Okay, Magnemite and Magneton were good, and then this shiny, they just didn't make it gold. Why didn't they make this gold? You had the blueprints. You had the setup for a for gold steel. And then you're just gonna go, nah, we're gonna make you more pale than you already are. Don't look, don't look. Oh no, he's going. I shouldn't be laughing at that. That just wasn't what I was expecting. Um, I wasn't expecting for that to be said. But that's good. I mean, that's like a nice little momentous occasion. Like hell, like heck yeah, we're still standing strong despite everything that happened. You know, respecting those who lost their lives. Understood. Okay, that's chill. I just wasn't expecting. Oh, Tangrowth, the green, it's just so good. It's just such a good grain. It's such a good grain. It's just good grain. Electivire, yeah, bad shiny. It's bad. Magmortar, oh yeah, Magmortar. Magmortar is Magmortar is that girl. You know, Magmortar is that fiery, fierce, strong, independent duck. Okay? That's what Magmortar is. And you know what? He's a vibe. Okay? Magmortar, dope. You gotta love that pink. That pink, oh! So good. Togekiss, I mean, why are you even here, you know? Like, you're not even shiny. Yon Mega looks so clean. The pink on the wings, the pink accents, the pink eyes, the pink dots along the back. Ew! It's so good. I think I might like Yanma's blue a little bit more because it's a different shade. It's a more deep blue. I might like it a little bit more, but I still appreciate Yanma's shiny a lot. Leafeon, absolute garbage. Not gonna lie, that's crazy, but you're not wrong. Son of a gun. Oh no. Oh no. I might have to rank it lower now. Oh no, I'm just going to relate to that every time. I'm just going to think of that every single time now. That's crazy. Why would you say that? It's got no. Okay, so as we're going through that turmoil, yes, I put Glaceon in A. It looks even more like an ice type, right? Like it brightened up that blue, it gave it a nice sheen. I honestly really like Glaceon shiny. As the years go by, I appreciate Glaceon just a little bit more, even though ice types still suck. They're still just the worst typing. But I appreciate Glaceon a little bit more, and I think for the shiny, I think they did good with it. It's a subtle change, but it's a change that I like and appreciate. Gliscor, yeah, just throw him an S, you know. If I think I might like Gligar shiny a little bit more, but Gliscor having the yellow accents, I mean, it's just a quick way to my heart paired with the blue. It looks really good, really nice. Mamoswine, Mamoswine's not bad. Okay, I won't do my Mamoswine the disservice of putting it in dislike tier, but he's there and it's okay. Porygon, uh, Z, where is the other Porygons I'm gonna put there with him in B tier? Um, they're good blues. They are. Um, it's just a simple thing of we take the pink red, make it blue again, and I feel like they could do more, especially because they're digital. Like I feel like you could have gone crazy with the shiny colors. You could have gone buck wild with the shiny colors on that. I think that would have been cool. But it's okay. It is what it is. No problem. It's fine. Galade's good. Galade's okay. I wish they. I don't know what I would have preferred. Um, because it's supposed to be like a knight, and I guess I don't really think of blue when I think of a knight, but at the same time, I don't think they could have gone silver because that would have looked metallic, and he's not really metallic. Honestly, I think I prefer Gallade's normal green because he has that nice deep green that kind of helps give him with that psychic typing. And like the pink or like, you know, just normal Gallade looks really good. And I think this blue doesn't elevate it any, but it doesn't take away from it. This blue's on that same level as that green. Yep. This one. This one is not. It's bad. I was gonna say it's not bad. I put it in D, which is actively bad tiers and below. Um, like you had such an opportunity. You had the blueprints. Okay, you had the blueprints. Okay, where are they? Let me find them. Where are they? Where's Rachel? Don't mind me. I'm just scrolling through. Okay, here's Duskull and Dusclops, right? Reddish pink. It works. It's a vibe, okay? Why didn't you make it the same color? Why'd you go and be like, you know what? Let's just make it a grayish blue. Huzzah! No! Follow your blueprints. You had the blueprints right there. And you go and you're like, nah, actually, get that out of here. Get that person out of here. Jeez, dang bots. Frostlass, not a bad shiny. The little bow tie, like the change of the tie is nice. That's about the only thing that changes. But it's a simple change and it kind of sticks out. That ribbon is kind of the biggest key part of its whole thing. Yeah, no, it's fine. Because they always pop up as a likely ban evader, restricted. And so I'm just like, oh yeah, no, let me just go ahead and get them out of here. So that's what I do. Rotom, it's a nice change from the orange. Like, I'm not going to put the rest of them, they're all the same color. Just know they're all A tier. They're good. Uxie, I actually like Uxie shiny, who would have thought. Mesprit shiny, I actually like a little bit less, not gonna lie. Honestly, Mesprit, it doesn't work with the pink as well. That yellow doesn't work with the pink as much, in my opinion. So it just kind of gets put in neutral. But Azelf, yeah, that works good. Uxie and Azelf get that A tier. I'm sorry, Mesprit. I'm sorry that you got shafted. I just don't think the two colors mix well together. Dialga, I love the teal color they gave him. I don't know why. But the teal color they gave him mixed with that like bright green works really well. It works good. I like it. It's a vibe. Same thing with its origin form. Yep. We'll just go right there. Palkia, they made it a bit more pink. And you know what? I'm fine with that. That's vibe. That's fine. It's a vibe. You know, purplish pink. It works. Heatran, they made it a little bit brighter, but it works, I guess. They could have done more, but I'll accept what it is. The purple on Regigigas, oh yeah, that looks clean. That looks great. That looks lovely, mate. Absolutely just gorgeous, you know what they say? I'm so sorry. What is happening? Oh, what is happening? It's only midnight. Why did I think it was later? Mr. Toxic Bunny, when you first joined, I'm like, get off stream, go ahead, get some rest. It's super late. It's midnight. That's a normal time. Why did I think it's so much later? Here I am. I'm thinking it's like 3 a.m. or something. 3, 4 a.m. Bro, we're just up at normal times. when I saw Lego, when you joined, I'm like, dang, you're staying up late. It wasn't even midnight. I am on something and I apologize. Yo, I swear, I got sleep last night. I slept. Like right after stream last night, I went to bed and I slept till like 8:30 in the morning. I woke up at like 7:30 or something and I went nah, and I went back to sleep for like another hour. And then my wife came home. She went to sleep because she didn't sleep for like 24 hours. I felt so bad because she was so tired. So she got home. She said, I gave her a little smooch. She said she's heading off to bed. And in less than 5 minutes, she was asleep for like most of the day because she needed it. And while she was sleeping, I took like an hour long nap on the couch, getting even more sleep. So I've got more than enough sleep. My brain just doesn't work. My brain absolutely diabolically fried. And I apologize. But Giratina. I mean, I feel like A tier's right? Like they changed the skin tone, they brightened it up, give it a nice sheen look. They made the head silver. They gave it those bright blue colors, work really well. I hear the cat. I know the cat's getting picked up on the mic because let me tell you, I went to go edit my videos like a couple weeks ago and it picked up so clear. My cat meowing in the background. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, no, he's just out there screaming, being a menace. And you know what? We got like only a couple Pokemon left, so we'll get through this. He can keep meowing for just a little bit longer. Cresselia, I really like the purple. What do you mean, hear you out? Okay, okay. You know what? I do see your viewpoint. I think it could also work. Like, if it was like what if it was like also like a Gengar purple? You know, like a nice deep dark purple. I feel like that could have worked too. But honestly, yeah, no, I think okay. I see what you mean. I think black could have worked. I think black would have been fine. You know? Okay. I see what you mean. I do like the color scheme it has now, but uh I will respect that answer. I think black could have also worked. Heck yeah. I never thought about that cuz yeah, it is like in the underworld, right? So it would make sense for it to be like nothing but shadows and darkness. Uh Fiona, honestly, really like the coloring of it. It's super solid, it's super nice. Manaphy, I honestly they're the same colors, yes, but the yellow markings on Manaphy I do like more. And oh, no, what? Nah, Fiona, they're the same color. I'm just gonna put Fiona in the same tier. I love that blue. It's such a nice blue. I think it's almost similar to the same blue that Piplup has on like the main body part, and it's super cool. It's nice. I enjoy it. Um, Next, Darkrai. It's a it. This is a good subtle change, right? It's nothing too drastic, but it's enough to make it pop. It's a nice deep purple with the pink collar. Darkrai shiny is really good. I didn't need anything extravagant. That's a nice subtle change, and I enjoy it. Shaman, the mint green. fresh. Okay? It is fresh. Okay? We dig it. We love it here. It's great. The mint green looks so good. It looks better in the hedgehog form than it does the sky form. But either way, the green looks super good. It looks super clean. And now, for the last Pokemon of Gen 4. Any ganders? Any guesses on where it's being put? The god of all Pokemon? Well, what tier did it end up in, huh? Who knows? I mean, the fact that they made the god of all Pokemon gold, I don't think there's anything more fitting. I don't think there's anything more fitting. He goes from pure white to gold. Like, it works both ways. Oh my god, they just knew what they were doing. They were cooking. They were up there in Game Freak. They were stirring the pot, and they're like, you know what? Let's just make him even better, and they did. Santa? Yeah, don't pay attention. But we did all tonight. Generations 2, 3, and 4. Now, I do understand coming up we have the biggest generation yet with Generation 5. That generation has the most Pokemon. So tomorrow we will probably just be doing Generation 5. But if we can get through a couple more generations tomorrow, that would be dope. But also tomorrow, we will go ahead and we'll start playing some games again, okay? Because I feel like this could get boring eventually. And I don't want to do that. I want to keep you guys entertained. I want to keep doing stuff for you guys. Make sure it's enjoyable for you. Because if you're taking time to watch me, I want to make sure it's something worth watching, okay? So, tomorrow, I think I have a few more games in the roster, Tad. Some online multiplayer games for fun. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get back to some of the other ones we've been doing. You know, we got our Apex. We got, the other ones. We might do the DLC for, Fate, whatever the horror game we were playing was. I can't even remember. I'm fried for some reason, and I shouldn't be. I should be completely fine. We might do some Scarlet and Violet. We might do some shiny hunting or all 9 battles. We'll see about that. Especially because, like, I don't think Scarlet and Violet battles will be relevant much longer. Because on the 8th of April, Pokemon Champions is coming out. And that's going to change, like, the whole meta of online battling and everything. So, Scarlet and Violet's probably about to die out very hard, which is sad. But it is what it is. But for now, this is the rankings. We added some more to every tier. Be Gone, still the smallest tier. Still a lot more than I was thinking would actually be in this tier. I didn't think we would have this many in this tier, but we do. B tier got really big really fast. A tier is still probably our biggest tier, but B tier we added quite a lot to. And obviously we have our S tier, you know, the best of all Pokemon. I feel like we've gotten some diversity away from the yellow, okay? Yeah, sure, we've added some more yellow ones. I know. But, like, we're getting pinks. We're getting greens and blues. We're getting reds, pinks, okay? Like, we're getting variation. Yeah, I know, man. I don't know what's going on with your house, bro. You're just getting everyone showing up, okay? Like, if you look real quick, you're gonna see Kelly Clarkson out there. She's singing you a new song specifically for you. Does Kelly Clarkson even sing anymore? Does she still make music? Hold on. Real quick, wait, does Kelly Clarkson still make music? Keely. Yeah, she's still alive. She has her own talk show, I think. Well, she has diabetes. That's that's not. Is she still alive? She's got diabetes. But songs. Yeah, hold on. Let's see. Does she seems to have come out with a music video in 2025. Hold on. You know what? Does Kelly Clarkson still make music? Oh, her talk show's ending. Yes, Kelly Clarkson still makes music and is focusing more on her music career after announcing the end of the Kelly Clarkson Show in 2026. She released her latest studio album, Chemistry, in 2023, and recently released a new song, Where Have You Been? Okay, so looks like Kelly Clarkson's getting back in the music scene. There you go. And, I mean, once you imagine it, she's right outside your window. That's where she's starting her album. So there you go. And all you look out for Kelly Clarkson outside your window. You know, you never know. It might be the day where she just serenades you with whatever. What songs has she even come out with? She came out with Stronger, right? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. That was her, right? Yeah. Yeah, Stronger, Since You've Been Gone. I don't know behind these hazel eyes, but yeah, those other two, yeah. There we go. So there you go. Kelly Clarkson's outside your window right now. Go take a look. She's got a boombox on her shoulder. It's karaoke night. Every night's karaoke night for Kelly Clarkson. Okay, her talk show's done. She's got nothing else to do. Worldwide karaoke. Dude, if it were, like, first off, who would want to copyright and come after my god awful voice? And second off, if somehow my god awful voice managed to get any of the same tonage that Kelly Clarkson songs get, I mean, I don't know if that says more about me or more about her music. Like, just saying. You know? I mean, but honestly, that would be hilarious. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, I see what you do. Okay. Anyway, that is going to go ahead and that's going to do it for me tonight. Tomorrow, like I said, we're going to get back to games and then we'll wrap up with more rankings on the Pokemon list. But it was a good stream today. Thank you, Mr. Toxic Bunny, for being here. Chronazda and Lego, I know you guys are no longer in the stream, but thank you for making an appearance and joining me on the stream as well. Thank you, Mr. Toxic Bunny, for always being the top dog in these. And Thank you to everyone else who joined me during the stream. Thank you to those of you who watch after. Whenever you're seeing this, I hope you have a great day, great night. Take care of yourself, love yourself, and take it easy. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. There you go. Look for Kelly Clarkson. Bye.